Yeah. Hi.
All right. Just going to start with the head. So we're just going to do a forward head roll, so just shoulder, chest to shoulder. So rather than going around to the back. And just let the weight of your head really stretch out the neck. So not so much about speed, but just really letting it stretch out. And then looking up and down, so ceiling to floor. Trying to make it a smooth motion so we're not jerking the neck or the joints in any direction. And then from side to side. And then bring the ear to the shoulder, so just dropping down to the side and then over to the center. And roll the shoulders, bring them back. Feeling a bit tight?
Yeah, a little. I always get a click when I roll this one. Yeah.
Okay. It's when you're pulling up and back?
Yeah. Well, when it comes down, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It may just mean we need to work on warming them up a little bit. Might have just I'm sorry, I'm going to spotlight mine just so the video at least will have my annoying face rather than you having to look at it. So just opening up the hands so the palms facing the front. So just rotating the arm open. Can I just get you to gently stretch that arm back? So just letting it come behind us. Do you still get that little bit of a twinge?
Maybe a bit, maybe a
tiny bit.
Yeah.
Can you lower your hand a little bit and extend back? How about there?
Yeah, I don't think so now. Yeah.
Okay. So it's more when you're in kind of this high position.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Let's just bring both hands down to that level that you're comfortable with, pulling the arms back. So just letting them open up the pecs and the shoulders.
Yep.
Pulling the shoulder blades together. Try raising them up just slightly. And again, pulling them back. So squeezing the shoulder blades together. Gently, a little bit higher. Pull back. Let me know when you start feeling that twinge again, if you do. Come up slightly, pull back. Up again. So we're getting close to the most horizontal position. Try and come to horizontal, and again, just gently pulling it back. A little bit above horizontal. Pull back. Up again. Pull back. A bit higher. Pull back. Bring it about 45 degrees up. And this one you won't be able to get quite as far, but pulling back. How's that feeling? Has it twinged much in any of that?
Yeah, it feels. I think it feels all right. Yeah.
Okay. So it may just mean we need to warm that area up gently, so it's not clicking into stitch. So just taking your hands. So I like to grasp and put the palms away, and just curl the back. So we're getting a bit of a back stretch here. You can drop your head between your hands. And release. So do a little spiral rotation, so just side to side. And we're just going to give a little bit of a hip circle. So the more you can extend at the front and the back, which means you might end up doing them slower, the more you're going to stretch the hamstrings at the back and open the flexors at the front. Which I could really use since I foolishly did a 6K run just before, coming back the other way. So if I'm slow and I'm complaining and making achy noises all the time, you know why? Because I make bad decisions. All right. Going to go into a wide lunge, feet out to the side. Pressing down. So again, opening up the hip flexors. Warming up the thighs. gently pulsing or moving side to side, whichever is better for you. Straighten the knees, bring the feet facing the front, and then just let your body hang over so you're getting a bit of a hamstring stretch. Grab your elbows with your arms, let your head hang down, and just do like a little figure eight. So come over to one leg, do a circle, come back through the center, around to the other one. So turning around so you're facing one leg, come into a long lunge. So you can support yourself on that front knee. Try and make sure the back leg's long as you can, push down into, try and push the ankle or the heel down towards the floor so you get a nice long stretch. Putting both hands on the floor, swap legs. Bring the other one forward. Making your way back up straight. Just pressing your feet into the floor, rolling the ankles, giving them a little bit of a warm up, whatever fashion you prefer for those. And just doing a both feet facing in one direction. Gentle knee falling, keep the back leg straight, heel on the floor, so you're getting a nice hamstring stretch. Well, this is more of a calf stretch, really. Ooh, and changing sides. Okay, and release. So I just want to add one little workout exercise before we do anything else. And this is basically to strengthen up the arm in holding the position, especially with Jukendo and Tankendo, where we've got the arm out to the side, and we need that strong tension in the arm to keep us keep the weapon in a strong position. So this is basically a T. I think T plank is probably the best way to describe it. So the easiest way I find to come into it is to come onto hands and knees, hands on the floor, keep the fingers wide, come out into a plank, and then from there you rotate up so you're facing up to the ceiling. So you're working on the supporting arm, staying strong. If you can, try and bend the elbow a little bit so you're still retaining tension, but you're not locking it in place. And then you bring the other hand down, come through the center, and you rotate up the other way. So what you're trying to do is try and keep everything from moving, try and keep the tension strong there, pull up through your body, and down through the center, swap up again. If you really want to push it, you can bring both feet together, so you've only got one balancing point for your feet.
I think I did that accidentally, actually.
Hey, that's great. Come back down through the center and around to the other side. And back down. So that's probably the easiest way to do the T-plank. You can do variants where you start on the floor, and it's literally you pick up through the hips and then extend up. And that's strengthening sort of this area here. But in either case, they're really good for getting your body used to restraining much heavier weight than the mokuju, as if you've got someone on the end of it that you're pushing against. So it's a really nice way to build up those muscles and those joints. All right, did you have a preference for Jukendo or Tankendo tonight?
Oh, let me think.
I'll have a drink while you think.
I don't think I've done Juken in a while. Now I think about it, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's grab mokuju.
Right.
So just going to start with the good old ski warm up. So in here to Twitter, not having to move anywhere. So checking your kamae, make sure your knees are soft. Make sure your shoulders are rolled back and down so that your shoulder blades are engaged. Make sure this right arm the elbow's coming forward, so it's not pulling back behind your hip, it's coming forward over the butt of the rifle. So all we're going to do, need to twist so you can rebalance your weight, but that's about all we're doing. And just focusing on keeping that strike horizontal. So, hajime, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni. Focus on tensioning both the hands and arms. So all the way up the arm, you want that tenseness from the tenuch. It's not about locking the elbow as such. It's about engaging all the muscles in the arm to produce the same effect. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. So ich, ni, 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 ich, ich, ni, ich, ni. A little bit more. Ich, ni, 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 ich, ni. 5 more. Ich, ni. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Relax. The problem with saying itch knee is my subconscious is going, my knee is now itchy, which it isn't, but you say it enough, that's exactly what you think your body's doing. All right, roll out the shoulders. So we're going to do ski with our footwork as well, focusing on nice, strong fumikomi. So that's going to be generated from the back leg pushing and almost that falling motion into the front foot, trying to keep your posture upright the entire way. So just single skis, hajime. Yeah. 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 Let's pick up the pace a bit. Yeah. 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 Focus on your breathing. Yeah. 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 4 more. Yeah. 3. Yeah. 1. Relax. So, a key thing I do want people to start focusing on is keeping the breath as even as you can.
Right.
Obviously, it's harder the more cardio you get, the higher your heart rate spikes, the more oxygen your body wants. But the more you can take some control of your breathing, the easier you'll get, the more oxygen you'll retain in your system, the longer you can keep doing it, and the quicker you're going to recover. All right, so let's do skimai, so as in nagashi. Don't need any more than 2 or 3 steps forward, and then the withdrawal back with a clean zanshin. So, skimai, hajime. Yeah. 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 4 more. Yeah. 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 Last one. Yeah. Shake out the legs. Roll out the shoulders, grab something to drink.
Hey, I'll just be a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just get something to drink.
All good. Yeah, that's all good. So yeah, you do really want to try and get your breath to remain calm. Oh, you can come through. I'll just pause the recording for a second. Okay, so going to do might ski mai. So that combination that builds up to a bigger paired combination. So focusing on that, moving into might, strong ski, and then that little extra drive forward from the back leg. So almost like a hiccup. But you want to maintain this nice and strong the entire time. So think about engaging the shoulder blades, keeping the shoulders rolled down as well. So if you can keep that position the entire time, it's going to help strengthen that supporting muscle. All right. So might ski mai, and then return. Hajime, might, yeah, 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 yeah. Keep focusing on keeping your posture upright. Yeah, 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 yeah. Two more. Yeah, yeah. All right, shake it out, roll it out, breathe in, and out slowly, in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, so just checking the time a little bit. All right, so let's look at doing ski, but stepping off the line to do so. So it's as if we've come in, and this is, it kind of ties into the Yamaguchi circles exercise, but obviously not running into a person here. It's as if you've come in, you've reached mai, they've come to try for tokototsu. So you step in and off to the side, and then withdraw back to center. So it's just a small semicircle. We're just going to keep trying to drive in and around. So try and keep it even. Don't worry about it being fast necessarily, but clean. There, just take your own time. Yeah. 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 Two more. Yeah. Yeah. Again, shake it out. Grab a drink. Feeling warm?
Yeah, reasonably, yeah.
All right. So we're going to do the first full kata, but as if it's less kata and more oil or waza.
Hey.
So I like just the shidachi. I'm not going to necessarily give you, that big intention. Not going to do the walk in. It'll be as if we're starting from both in Shudan.
Hey.
And for Ippon-mei, as soon as you see me go, you're going to make that strike and withdraw. So Good.
Up.
Good.
Up.
Yep.
Up. Up.
Good.
Up.
Good. All right. Nihome. So in this case, you're going to move in. I'll respond and push back, and then you're going to come over. Ura. You're pushing me to your right as you step in.
Okay. Up. Up.
Good.
Up.
Mm-hmm.
Up. Up.
Mm-hmm. Good. All right. Sambome. So in this one, I'm starting down in Gedan. So for whatever reason, I've dropped my guard slightly. You're going to thrust into the Tokototsu, and I'm going to try and deflect, which allows you to make the shika. So.
Okay. Up.
Good.
Up.
Good.
Up. Up.
Hey, one more.
Up.
All right. Your home.
Hey.
So this one, I'm starting a bit high.
Hey.
You're a little bit low, so you're fainting towards my Shikado.
Hey.
I'll cover, and then you're coming for Nodo. So
Hey.
you've dropped yours a little below Lichudan.
Hey. Up.
Hey.
Up.
Good.
Up. Up. Up.
Hey. Okay. We're going to swap roles. So I'm going to get you to do the Shita roll. So you're going to create an opening for Ipome, at which point I'll attack you. Yup. Yup. So do 4 of each.
Hey.
Yup. Yeah. Nihome. This time I'll pressure you,
Hey.
and you'll push back. Yeah. 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 Sambome.
Hey.
Just start and get on. I'll be a little high. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah. No. No. Last one on this one. No. Your home. So you start high, I start low. No. 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 Good. All right. Roll it out, stretch out the feet, roll up the ankles. So I'm just checking the time. All right. Do you have enough room to practice Makiotoshi safely in there?
Yeah, I probably could. Yeah.
All right, we'll do it slowly. I just want to look at the technique. So Maki, this is obviously defending Nodo. So tell me, what height should my Mokyu end up at? For the
just about throat height.
Okay, good. Arms straight, bent, where are they?
Bent, well, fairly straight to the side.
Yeah. So if you're looking top down, I'd be kind of out here. So my shoulder, so it extends forward to the body. The idea is kind of, if they're coming for Nodo, you're stepping your body back and your arms are pretty much staying where they are, but raising up, which is the best way I can describe how your arms end up angled. So if they come for Nodo, we step back, we have a narrow angle, so we don't want it too deep. We want them to connect up by the Makiotoshi. From here, again, think of that pin or that sort of U-bend. So we bring the kenten up in the U-bend and throwing them down to our bottom right as we try and come back to seme. Okay, so up from this position here, U-bend, so hairpin turn, throw it down as we step, and then we'll have plenty of room to come in towards here. So from Chudan, step back and block, U-bend. So it is very like the Naginata Makiotoshi. You catch, you control over the top, slam it down in that direction, and you have full control over their weapon. So from Chudan, deflect, Maki. Step back, you bend. Step back, block, you bend. Because we don't have a partner, let's see if we can start making that U bend down and then continue back into seme. So it'll probably be a little bit slower. So coming from here, U bend, round and down, and you can make the ski part of that finish. So try and do it from the side here. So I'm here, I U bend it, and I continue that circuit in, that spiral in, make the ski. So deflect. Obviously, it's much easier when you actually have something to throw over the top.
Yeah.
Still, as long as the pattern's starting to get there and the motion starting to get in there, that's fine. And just do a couple more. I just want to watch for a second. I know the camera angles aren't great, but. Nice. Good. The rotation's getting a bit better. I'm not sure if it's the camera angle, but it does look like you're locking a bit high. But again, camera angle can be blamed for many, many things.
Yeah.
All right. How comfortable are you with the rest of the Jutai kata? You're fairly comfortable with that these days.
Reasonably, I think, yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about the Jutai kata?
We haven't done them much.
Okay. All right. Naka, I'm going to leave you with the Mokuju.
Hi.
And we're going to run through the Jutai kata, just because it's been a while. So for the first three, the Jukendo, the Mokuju, is going to win. So can you remember what positions Jukai Kan start in terms of Mai?
Gedan.
For who?
The Juken.
Right. What about for the Tanken?
Irimi, I think.
Perfect. Yes. So for all six, we always start in the same position, Gedan and Irimi.
Right.
When we walk in, you're going to come up from each time. You're going to go from Gedan and you're going to raise to meet. So that by the time we get to our starting position, you will have actually come up to the Mokuju height. There's no point staying down there when coming up to meet. So, Ippomme, these first three, they're fairly simple. What I do as the uchi in this role should give you a really clear indication of what you're doing. So if we both start in Chudan, then we move together into our starting Mai. We take 3 steps in. Ich, ni, san. You see me do this? Beautiful. Good. I bring us back to the center. Gedan. And withdraw. We'll do that one again. So this is basic chokutotsu. So both come to Chudan, then we both go into our new Mai. So Gedan and Irimi. 3 steps in. Ich, ni, san. So you'll bring your Mokuju up. I open. You got chokutotsu. Strong zanshin back. Little zanshin into my wrist. I meet your weapon. Gedan. And withdraw. So yeah, that one, it should be almost instinctual because anytime you see that, the natural reaction is to go for chokutotsu. Nihome. Gedan and Irimi. Again, you bring yours up as you walk in. Ich, ni, san. This time, there's about a half step between us. I initiate a step and I push your weapon to your left. So it's open to your left. For what? Yeah. That's it. Perfect. So in this one, you can pretty much just step straight backwards and then come straight in again for Nodo, actually, I think on that one. One of those. Gedan and withdraw. Actually, it is chokutotsu on this one. Very cool. All right, and again, so Gedan and Irimi. Ich, ni, san. You see me do this to your weapon? Good. Center. Gedan. Withdraw. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. All right. Sanbonme. That same starting position, same entrance. Ich, ni, san. This time I'm stepping it and I'm pressuring you downwards. Good, yes. So this one, it's a really deep sort of semicircular motion as you pull up the weapon as you step off to your right and then thrust Nodo. Come back to Chudan, Gedan, withdraw. Once again. Ich, ni, san. I put the pressure down on your weapon, step back and withdraw it from, and then come back to my Nodo, which is nice and open. Zanshin. Back, center. Gedan. Withdraw. Chudan. All right. So how are you with 1 and 3 through 3 feeling okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as the uchi is doing a really clear opening, it should make sense as to what you're likely to do next.
Yeah.
So for these ones, you're the uchi. You're really trying to let me do different Irimi states. So Gedan and Irimi. We walk in. Ich, ni, san. What do you think happens?
It's enters with Irimi, I think. Yeah.
So you actually don't have to do anything on this one. What happens is I continue in, I keep my weapon on your Mokuju as I slide in, step and grab between your hands.
Yeah.
Pull your Mokuju down, here.
Right.
I can cover your weapon as I walk back, so you can't stab me with it. You come up to Chudan.
Right.
Gedan. And withdraw. So number 4 for you is very relaxed. Literally, all you have to do is set up. You'll do that one again. Yeah,
Right.
and then iremi. Ich, ni, san. I take advantage. Whee! Probably shouldn't have all the sound effects, but I like them. Chudan, gedan, and withdraw. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And back up. All right. Number 5. Yes, that is 5 fingers. I always have trouble remembering how many fingers I have on this hand. So this one, there's a little bit more to it. So I will actually pressure, and you're going to respond.
Hi.
Again, Chudan and iremi. Ich, ni, san. We've got a half step between us. I step and push your mokuju to the right. You step back, and then you come in. The strike chokototsu. I harai. Grab your front arm. So this move allows me to do the other iremi variant. So you bring us back up to center. Gedan. And withdraw. Chudan. I'll do that one more time. So gedan and iremi. Ich, ni, san. I press your weapon to your left. Step back. You got the chokototsu like harai. Grab your arm. Get. Cover your weapon as I withdraw. Gedan. And retreat. All right. Number 6. Very, very similar in nature. Same starting positions. Ich, ni, san. This time I push down on your weapon. But what that does leave me open for nodo. So you step back, yes, you come for nodo. And as you come in for nodo, I block. I exchange. Skip. I cover your wrist as I come back down. And as we withdraw back to my gedan. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Chudan. Gedan iremi. Ich, ni, san. Pressure. Yeah. Lock. I cover it as you bring your weapon down. Done. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And back to Chudan. Okay. Any questions about 4 through 6?
No, I don't think so. No. Yeah.
Mostly it's just remembering the pattern. So I have a question. If you want, you can either redo the mokuju side through 1 through 6, and I will not prompt, or you can do the tanken side, and I can prompt if you want.
Let me think. Yeah, all right. I could try the tanken side. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It's good because then you start remembering what the openings are.
Yeah,
and how you're going to achieve things. All right. I'll grab your drink, grab a weapon, and we'll swap sides for a bit. All right. So you're done. You're an iremi. And we come in 3 steps. Ich, ni, san.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's right. You're still open. So technically the first one would have been uro at that point. But I still got the strike. Done. Withdraw. We'll do that one again. So gedan and iremi. Ich, ni, san. No. and retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back up to Chudan. 2本目。Gedan Irami. 1, 2, 3. Good. I step directly back. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once more. 1, 2, 3. No. Good. 3本目。Gedan Irami. 1, 2, 3. No. Nice. That was a nice pressure.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once more. 1, 2, 3. No. All right. So now we're getting onto the ones where you get to win for a bit.
Right.
You get the fun ones. All right. Gedan and Irami.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Up.
Good. Yep, that's it. Cover the mouth. Nice. Go down and withdraw. Gedan Irami. 1, 2, 3. Good. Get down and withdraw. Thinking about number 5 now. Get down and Irami. 1, 2, 3. No.
Up.
Nice. Yes, good. Get down. Withdraw. Last time on this one. 1, 2, 3. No. Good. All right, we start thinking about number 6.
Right.
Withdraw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get down and Irami. 1, 2, 3. No.
Up.
Good. Get down. Retreat. 2 down. Last time, get down and Irami. 1, 2, 3. No. Good. I like the fact you're covering as you come down, or as I come down. Get down. Withdraw. Nice. How do you feel with those now?
Not bad.
Your openings are very clean.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly for you. You just kind of needed a refresher of what the order of them were.
Hi.
But you can see that 1, 2, and 3 do have some similarities with 4, 5, and 6. 2 and 3, 5, and 6 in particular. So it's really just remembering. Once you can remember what the Mokuju gets out of it in the first 3,
yeah,
it makes a lot of sense for the last 3.
Yeah.
Did you have any questions or technical issues, or you're
no,
pretty good for the moment?
Yeah, I don't think it's anything that can be solved by not in person.
Over Zoom. Yeah. I mean, at this stage, I am still waiting to hear when the studio's open. But there is potential that we might be able to start doing face-to-face outdoors.
Yeah.
People obviously aren't going to like seeing us hitting each other with things, so we probably have to support the kata.
Yeah.
Rather than putting on a full boggle. But there is potential that you, Michael, I, George, if you make, could, in theory, find a crossover point and do some open air training. So,
okay.
Potentially we could put on most of the boggle without the men.
Yeah.
For practice. I just wouldn't have us doing full on Shiai.
Yeah.
Too much chance of danger and too much chance of people pulling the cops.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. So I am still waiting to figure out when the studios can open. I think it's November 5th with the rest of community sports studios.
Yeah, okay.
But that is going to depend on the studio at this point.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see.
So yeah, I'll check in with everyone, see if they want to do something on the weekends.
Yep.
If not, next Tuesday's still open. I mean, another thing too is at this point we can be a bit more flexible on days if Tuesday isn't a great day for the Melbourne people.
Yeah.
I don't have anything. Well, I don't have too much set in stone at the moment.
Yeah. We can change things around. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't have to be the same each week as long as I've got a heads up. So I don't do something stupid like another 6K run. I have no idea why I thought that was a good idea. But I'm just going to stop the recording now. So